welcome back to Aftermath, episode 37. Let's see, who's the top of the Discord? Vom does it like most days, so Gav, why don't you do the recap?
Oh, Gav, do the recap.
Come on.
Come on,
Keep
you
it
can
up,
do
man.
it.
What were you
Come
not
on.
paying attention last session, Mac?
Unacceptable. Tumchi, would you like to replace him then?
Me from the kingdom.
I suppose, yes. If I remember
if you wish.
correctly, as I have no notes, but there is. Last session we kind of went for the train, kind of looked around pretty much. We found a stick, spent about 4 hours getting that stick out of the wall, and then it was a stick with pointy bits. Also magic. So now we have that, and we also have a gun.
You have the drones as well.
Yeah, the Coghammer picked up some drones. I don't think there was much else.
Yeah, that's pretty much it.
We didn't do much last
Well,
session.
there's the 2 gardens.
Yeah, but we don't speak of those.
But yeah, the drones, the big clunkers.
Like, seemingly it's
Oh,
mentioned
yeah.
about 2 of the people we were supposed to find.
Oh yeah, that was like half of the session.
Yeah.
Oh yeah, there was also, you know, the plot bits that were revealed to you. There's
Yeah.
also that.
What
Okay.
plot?
Whoa. Whoa. So, where we left off, you guys were heading back to the camp, were you? No. Were you? Maybe. I don't remember.
We were still.
I'm
You are
pretty
still,
sure it was
you are
the
still
train.
in the train. Where are you guys headed? Where do you want to go? Ah, that was it. You found there's a large hole where the thing that Coghammer reckons may have been a shield generator is missing.
No. Pius said it was a shield generator. I don't know what the fuck it is.
Bias? What's
No,
here,
not
right?
Pius.
Iris.
The Iris.
No, the voice.
No, it was Pius in the tent. In the tent.
Was it?
Yeah.
No. Pius didn't
Yes,
say
it was.
anything about a shield generator. You learned about it when you looked through the doorway in Garazeth?
Yeah, that's when I learned about it. And then she was like, I was like trying
Oh.
to, like, oh look how knowledgeable I am on this stuff. Haha. There was like a thing in a wave, and then, oh, that must have been the shield.
Oh, yeah.
That's where I learned it was the shield.
Right.
God, Yargon, make some fucking notes. Jesus.
I have way more notes than I could ever sift through to find a small detail like this. I have too many notes.
Yeah, I haven't even noted that down.
I know you haven't, Jerry.
Last minute is ram.
Oh my god.
Put that into your storage. There we go. Good boy. Right. Moving on. So, you guys have come across the large, giant fuck-off hole in this train. And are somewhat pondering your next move. Where do you wish to go from here?
Oh, that's disappointing. Oh, how about we go back to the place where we got the cube?
What, to get the other cubes?
Yeah.
Do you
See what
reckon
they do.
one of them will make you go left, the other right, and then like down?
Maybe.
I'd want to find out.
It's gonna be more interesting than like some tiny drones.
That is very true. So we're gonna turn back and go and find the cube room.
Okay. So you begin to head on off towards a room with some familiarly solved puzzles and a dead... Actually, there isn't the wreck of the thing anymore. Just not there. Yeah, you make your way over to the sort of the room where you picked up a cube on the wall. You see the wall is the other walls in the chamber. Obviously, the sort of strange shape of it, but like, you know, vaguely square, not quite, but vaguely. You see the strange sort of indents, outlines as if something could come out of the wall, but doesn't.
What colours are the green one we've taken?
Yes, so there is a, I believe it was a purple one, a red one, and a blue one.
Why?
Or sort of a pinky magenta one. A yellow one and a blue one.
Okay, which one first? Well, which one second, I suppose, but
Yeah.
blue one.
Eeny, meeny, miny, mo.
I'm gonna go up to the blue
Eeny,
one.
meeny, miny, mo, catch a lizard by the toe. If it squeals, kill it. I
So,
don't remember the rest of it. Something like that. That one. Bet the blue one.
okay. So, you go over to it.
Mhm.
It appears to be embedded on the wall, just a slight square crack in the wall, like seam almost, is the only way you can even tell it's there. The occasional blue blinking light on the front.
There's enough. Just gonna try and take it out.
Okay, you can't. Well, it's like a faint
it's-
seam's the only
oh,
way
yeah,
you can even
there's-
tell it's there.
Yeah,
Whoosh.
how did we get the other one out? We used a dagger, did we not?
You did.
I
You
think
stuck
we
a
did.
dagger in the side.
Yeah, I think we're just gonna do that again.
Okay, so you pull out a dagger
Try
and start like working it in. Sauriv, I need you to make me a dexterity save.
Ah, do you know?
Oh,
Do I have advantage?
You can't see this coming. Sure, I'll
think
give
that
you
I-
advantage.
I think the idea is, pretty much if you can see it or hear it,
Yeah.
then you don't have to directly see it. So 17.
17. Neat. Okay.
Just throw that in there.
Yeah.
Oh,
Cool. You take 13 points of fire damage.
oh,
As
so-
as you start, yep, full 13. As you start to work this this dagger in, you feel the dagger for a brief second begins to get hot, and just as you try and pull your hand back, the dagger almost erupts into flame. As from where the cube sort of is, it remains, but like out from around it erupts this sort of 3 foot long just column of fire out from the seam.
okay.
When you look back, the seam is gone.
Ow! Just
What
shaking
the
my hands,
fuck did
taking
you
the
do?
fire off. I don't know. I put the dagger in and it exploded.
You're on fire, by the way.
I am on fire. I'm getting it out.
Stop, drop, and roll, but like not on me.
While it's
Good
going
lord,
on,
man.
I'm just gonna go to the next cube.
Okay.
Oh my god.
No, it's the green one and the sort of magenta, I suppose.
I'll go for green.
I thought we took the green one.
Sorry, not the green, the yellow and the magenta one. You're right.
I'll go for yellow.
Okay, you go to the yellow one. It's just about head height.
I'll take out my bent dagger.
Yeah, okay. It's at like nearly 90 degrees. It's absolutely hammered. But you take out the dagger, you can start working it in.
It's Coghammered.
And I'll try and take it out.
Okay. I need you to make me a dexterity save. 18. Cool.
I'm just looking at this like a bunch of idiots.
The dagger, Sauriv, is like
Is it just
your
dark?
dagger. It's fine. It's
Oh, it's fine.
charred, but it is metal. It'll be fine. It's very hot. You might not want to pick it up for a moment, but yeah. Coghammer, you take 12 points of acid damage this time. As you stick your dagger in, you feel it almost pierce something and slide slightly further in. And as it does that, you're like, that's not right. You've got to try and pull it out, and something sprays out from inside across you. Across from where the seam is. This sort of acid that burns away at like you and your clothing. It's, and as you look at it, the seam's gone.
There we go. Half that.
Nice. Okay. You take half damage. So you take 6 points of acid damage.
Ouch. And I'll go to the next one.
I
Okay.
don't think we should try this anymore. This is painful.
Yeah, you would never know. Those might be 2 decoys and this one is the last.
So it's 50% decoys? That doesn't make any sense.
Well, it's not like the one with the chests made sense.
Also very true. Point
I'm gonna
proven. Go pull
Put
a
my
dagger.
dagger in there.
Okay, so you take your dagger out, and you slide it into the little crack, and nothing happens.
Wiggle, wiggle.
Wait, was he right?
Okay.
I think it's just like the chests.
I'm gonna try and take it out.
Okay. It doesn't come out. You can't move the dagger at all.
I'm gonna try and take the dagger alone out.
Yeah, you can't take the dagger out. The dagger will not move.
Hmm.
You got it?
Out.
Or exploding?
You haven't exploded.
There's like the
Hold
little
on, sir.
thingy we pushed is like on the front, right?
BRB, guys.
I'm gonna push it.
Well,
Okay,
the end
I'm
is gone,
DMing.
so-
17
Gav, you're
different
DMing.
lasers fly out.
Coghammer's
I
just
need-
furiously pushing while waiting for
This
us.
one was magenta, yeah?
It is, yeah.
Purple fire.
Back, sorry about that.
Nah, you feel the life sucked out of you, take a con save or take like 150 necrom damage.
No, I'm back.
So
Necker
boring.
damage.
What? What do?
Just
I'm
trying to
pushing.
push the thing.
Okay, the dagger won't move.
No, the
No, the
thingy
cube.
on the cube, the sigil.
You can't see the sigils because they're on the
Maybe
other
the sigils.
faces. Yeah, the sigils are on the other faces. You can only see the glowing light that sort of blinks on and off. That is, blow for this one. Not blue.
I'm gonna
This is
push the
the
cube.
magenta one. Okay, you press on it, but it doesn't want to move.
Ask it nicely.
Would you mind coming with us?
Does the cube respond?
You get no response from the cube.
Oh, it's always worth a try.
You know what? Maybe we just need a bigger lever. I'm gonna bring my greatsword out.
Okay.
You're gonna lose your swagged greatsword, and I'm gonna be so
magic.
unhappy.
It's magic,
That's true.
so it shouldn't break. Especially if a normal dagger didn't. So I'm going to try and use the greatsword as leverage.
Okay. Roll me a strength check to try and you're trying to wedge it into the gap.
Yeah. Just wedge it in and just force it out.
Okay. Roll a strength check.
Something's going to break.
Something is going to break.
Also, wedge it in, force out. Is that how Coghammer abortions work?
Oh my god.
Sorry.
20. With that Sauriv, you manage to get your sword. You begin working it in, and you feel it begin to stop moving, slow down, and suddenly you can't move the sword at all.
Oh, shit. Gonna try yanking my sword out.
Roll a strength check.
Oh no.
Can I?
Actually, my sword's pretty important to me. Can I
Right,
rage first?
You can certainly try.
I'm going to
Come
go
on,
to-
Sauriv, that sword's really expensive.
Can I cast
I'm going to-
telekinesis?
My 10 out of 10 inspiration. by the
First,
way.
Sauriv's doing a thing first.
First, I'm going to very angrily pull this sword out with advantage
Okay.
because of rage. 19! Fuck!
You pull on the sword as hard as you can,
Got the D10.
and you're going to add a d10 to that to see what changes
yeah.
the result. Okay,
We did, 'cause
Okay.
I inspired him.
that's a
That's
d20.
a D20.
Oh,
That's a
damn
D20.
it. Count,
Can
honestly.
you just divide it by 2?
No,
It's still not bad.
6.
25.
So that's
That's
25. Okay, so you yank on the sword as hard as you can. It does not move.
Did you seriously just get your very expensive sword stuck in a wall?
No!
Can I try and pull it out of telekinesis?
You can certainly try. There's a limit to how big an object is telekinesis can pick up, isn't there?
Mm-hmm.
It's
Yeah.
pretty big. It's like...
When it fuses with the rest of the train.
Uh,
it goes
It's
Right,
considered the
right,
same
yeah,
object
I
as the rest of the train currently. You are
Oh my
unable to find a lock on it with telekinesis.
The spell slot.
Yes, you do.
It's concentration up to 10 minutes, you know, just tell
Yeah.
Yeah, you can just use it.
Right.
Well,
this
sorry,
is
it seems like you fucked up.
Not that sword.
Let me try something. I'm gonna try the spell magic on the cube.
Okay. The light goes out.
Pull, pull, pull.
Nothing
I know you're
changes.
pulling on the dagger when Sauriv pulls on the sword. I'm like,
Unfortunately, the light goes out, but nothing changes.
Oh, you stole my sword from me.
you did this yourself. You saw what happened. This was all you.
It was.
Oh my god.
Um,
So I got nothing better to do. I'm gonna cast Mending on my dagger to straighten it out.
Okay, the dagger straightens.
Can anyone do acid damage?
I don't have any spell slots now. Second or below spells cast. I'm on. I've got you, Ben.
The cubes that did damage were destroyed, right?
Well, you don't see them. You don't see the blinking light, and you don't see the scene.
I'm gonna go to where the acid one was and just reach inside.
Okay, the wall is perfectly smooth.
I don't know what to do.
Do you have a great sword to cut it out of the? Oh no, wait. I remember what happened to that. You were shoved in the dagger stealing hole. Yeah. About that.
I do have this though. I'm gonna pull out a javelin. Not my fancy one.
Yep, okay.
And I'm gonna try and do the same thing.
I think that's
Roll
not
a strength check.
Prove
But
error
I'm
of a tell you
specific.
definition of madness.
I'm. Is it? How far in is my greatsword?
A couple of inches.
Can I try and like, I don't know, get leverage on the greatsword with the javelin somehow and push it out? I don't know.
How do you want to do that?
I don't know. The javelin, stick the javelin in and try. I don't know. I don't know what I'm doing.
You wanna try and put the javelin between the sword and the cube?
No, I'm thinking like put the.
You're going like
javelin-
over the top and then like round to the point and then push out that way?
Yeah, essentially.
Okay.
It's a wooden,
Right, okay.
It's a wooden shaft though, it's not that strong.
Go ahead and make a strength check.
Nobody else has any fucking ideas.
Well, I have plenty, they just require me to have any spell slots in them. Which I don't.
Just a straight strength check.
Yes.
Strength, yeah.
Yeah, I'm afraid it doesn't work, Rick.
22.
22. Okay, you get your javelin in, and just as you're starting to get leverage on it, you feel it begin to stiffen and stick into place.
Oh. Sauriv's tail has drooped. And he just looks very sad.
Ah, that did not go as I expected that to go, honestly. I thought we'd come with no cubes and we'd leave with 1 cube and we'd leave with 4 cubes. And now you've lost a dagger, a sword, and a javelin.
Reminds me of a Dutch saying. Een ezel stoot zich geen 3 keer aan dezelfde steen.
Oh my god!
Which, translated from Sylvan, is...
It doesn't hit itself against the same rock twice.
Yep.
Literal translation.
When it
Yeah.
rains, it pours.
So that's a magical sword.
Yep.
Double your
Luckily, we're on a quest to get another magical sword.
Oh no,
I'm
we
sorry,
passed
sorry.
that, we
Those
passed that
sword,
quest.
motherfucker!
We passed that quest long ago.
I'm gonna go and walk up to the 2 guardians.
Okay.
And in Ancient, I'm gonna... hello good sirs. Do you know what the QB thingy there is that's now stealing our stuff?
One of them looks at it. Yeah, sort of walks over, and you can see it kind of clank clank as it walks over. Starts sort of examining it, and it turns back and kind of looks at you. Sovereign glue container.
Oh, you're fucking kidding me.
Wait a minute. I've heard of this before.
Yeah, it permanently sticks anything to anything.
Oh god.
Oh my god, it's fucking gone.
The dagger was the hint, guys.
No, I know, I picked up on it as he did it. I was like, this is a bad idea.
Also, there's like, it's a not like legendary solvent as well.
Yeah,
But it's a legendary item.
it's a legendary grade item.
Gonna delete my dagger.
Oh,
Well, I guess I'm gonna delete my greatsword and a javelin.
sorry, Sauriv.
No, this is my fault.
Jesus. I'm glad I didn't touch. Like, with anything else.
Try and get your
Imagine if
finger in, guys.
Yeah.
Finger it. Let's do it.
Well, Coghammer's a write-off now.
It's some sort of glue container.
Oh, it's glue?
Is it
Get
like,
rid of glue, right? Right.
yeah, so we don't. It's like Pritt stick. That's like, you know.
And
no
those
block
Brit
thing.
stick is that, that's
Yeah,
strong.
they have that. That's used to sniff it to get high.
Oh, okay.
Oh
Oh,
my
one of your
God.
drugs, okay.
Yeah, it also has a alternate uses to stick two things together, but mainly it's.
I thought it was just a snack in a nice little container.
Oh my god. Hey, kids, don't try this at home.
Coghammer is honestly the best.
Okay, well, I mean,
Except for the...
try asking the glue nicely.
Oh, yeah, I just lost the cube. Hello, Sir Glue. Would you mind letting us have our things?
You don't seem to get any response from it.
Hmm.
Okay,
Is
I'm
Iris still around?
gonna go up to Coghammer and whisper
Yeah,
to Coghammer
it's-
and be like, "You be really nice," and I'm gonna like be all intimidating as I clearly can be, and we're like good cop, bad cop, right?
Yes, Iris is kind of just watching this unfold.
I'm just giving her a look of like, please help me.
She doesn't
I'm
give you a
idiot.
look, because it's Iris.
I'm also
Um,
gonna give her a look of please help me, and I'm just gonna say, can you do anything?
I don't believe there's anything I can do.
Your royal stickiness. If you can let our things back, we'll bring you much greater treasure.
Does the glue respond?
You get no response from the Sovereign Glue container.
Listen here, you little shit. You've been stuck in your ways far too long, and it's time. Today that changes. This train is going with you unless you give Sauriv his sword back. Does the glue seem intimidated at all?
The glue does not appear to be intimidated. I can't tell if it's just you guys being idiots or if it's my kind of campaign where that's a thing that might possibly work.
That's just not us being idiots. That's what.
No, it's
Yeah.
both.
Say hi to Coghammer.
Well, I mean, yeah, this Coghammer,
I
that's
have
different.
another stupid idea. I'm gonna take out another javelin.
Oh god.
No, good.
He still hasn't learned.
We're sovereign glue, but we don't know that.
How? I know it sticks to things, and it's
Uh-huh.
possible to get off. I'm going to try and stick it to the front. I want to like just poke my javelin to the front of the cube and
Okay.
try and pull it out.
Okay,
It's not gonna fucking work.
so you press your javelin against the front of the cube.
Yeah,
Nothing seems to happen.
nothing happens at all.
Oh, because that's
Nothing
where
at
the
all.
fucking glyphs are. Oh god, we're idiots.
Bollocks.
Yep.
We're such retards.
There was a deactivation mechanism and you fucking dispelled it as well.
Oh my god.
Next level science.
I'm proud of you
The
guys.
aftermath party.
So wait, we could have actually got it off if we had just
Yeah.
whipped it. Oh my
Look,
god.
I could get a lot of
It's
things
all
off.
things
Glue
once.
is not on my list.
You had to press the green one against it, but you didn't.
You know, I had that thought right after thinking I should boop it with my javelin.
Didn't. I was like, wow, that's 6 things in there. We should probably not stuff them in there, but it was already too late.
Green one deactivates the traps. So nice.
I didn't do that.
You didn't.
Yeah.
You did not.
And I like perch
Oh
myself.
my god, is
up-
that why she said it would have been useful?
I thought she meant the jumpy thing.
Sure.
I thought it. Wait, did it have another use?
I don't know.
Not that we knew.
Not that we know of.
Not that you know.
So I'm going to assume that's what she meant then. Obviously, we don't know that in character, but God, we're fucking readers.
I thought the actual use of the cube was the jumpiness. I didn't think there was going to be another one. So
Yeah, okay. That is the use. That's how you deactivate them.
what, jump them?
Yes,
They're like, ah,
because it jumps the cube out of the wall.
that's true. Yeah, fair. Also, we used all the charges, so it would have been useless anyway.
Yep.
Because I tried to go as high as possible. It didn't happen.
I desperately need a short time with idiots.
So, what are you guys doing now?
We don't know where we can buy an arc welder, because I do have a plan. Oh my god. If we can get plasma cutters, we can just have a very thin layer of wall either side of Sauriv's greatsword. It'll be fine.
It's not so much a greatsword as a maul.
Yeah, it just goes to 2d6.
Does Sauriv care?
Off the top of
1d6
your head,
slashing plus
no,
1d6
you do
magic.
not know anywhere you know that you
I
can
just
get an
pretty
arc
shady
welder.
people. Are you sure?
Yes.
Just buy one off the internet. Of the airwaves.
I'm just gonna motion people to stand back and take out the gun. Let's go.
No.
Okay.
I'm gonna seek cover.
It's a magic item. Don't cheat. It can't break.
Not even stab the end off.
Oh, I might have to fucking stack yellow text this. God damn it.
I'm gonna take cover behind Akane, and as I'm a Lightfoot halfling, I can actually do that. I can take cover behind medium or larger creatures.
You can.
Nice.
So,
Yeah,
And I'm taking cover after behind Sauriv.
okay.
Right here.
So, Coghammer, you pull out this large weapon.
Mm-hmm. I assume I'm not proficient with it.
Nope.
I assume it's Dex.
It is Dex.
Chew.
loud.
I mean,
pew.
that hits a
Wow,
wall, yeah.
23.
It's, I believe, like 2d6, 1d6 fire plus 1d6 lightning.
Yeah, that's
Because you're currently in the
1d6
arcane.
fire plus 1d6 lightning, yep.
Cool. Where exactly are you trying to hit with this?
Right at the edge between the cube and the sword.
Okay. So, I mean, it's a very small spot. And you fire off the, yeah, you fire off the sort of bolt, and there's, as the bolt sort of crackles into the wall, you see the electricity just immediately dispersed with no effect by the metal wall. And it seems to heat up slightly before almost instantly returning to its previous temperature. Like, it glows very faintly for a very short time. And as you put your hand to it, by the time you put your hand to it, to feel if it's still warm, it's cold. Just like it was.
Haha! That
What?
did
What are
nothing.
Right,
Oh, well.
I'm gonna try and yank at the sword again anyway.
The power of belief.
You yank on the sword, and nothing seems to happen.
Power of friendship! Oh. Our friendship is not strong enough.
So we got the spear. We got the two these things, and I
That would be
Much
really
like-
useful. is if we had some sort of, I don't know, ancient, like, hyper-bladed weapon that we could give Sauriv as his greatsword's now disappeared. You know, like maybe one of the ones that, like, I don't know, one of those ancient guardians had. That would be really useful right now.
But I like my great sword.
Apparently your greatsword likes the wall more than it likes you, though. Okay, sorry. We'll find you another. We're gonna go on a quest for a magic, best greatsword ever greatsword. So you're okay.
Okay.
I might need to do some tweaking.
I need to rebalance the next encounter.
Oh
Just a thought, but that might need some tweaking.
Can't wait to see your 1+ strength modifier Sauriv punches, honestly.
Sauriv takes 6 levels in Monk. Because he needs them now.
My dagger is still functional, yes?
Unless you fucking stuck it in the crack of the wall.
No, I just...
No, just the warm one? Yeah,
Stuck
that's
it in
fine.
one crack, but...
Hey.
Yes, that one. It's... At this point it's cooled down, you can go pick it up.
Okay.
Yeah, it's fine. It's a bit charred.
Oh, no.
As you pick it up though, like, part of the handle does kind of just sort of crumble away into dust. Like, the wrapping, not the handle itself, but a bit of the wrapping, like leather wrapping around it, just crumbles off. Nothing you can't fix. With a bit more leather, but...
I see you've adopted the halfling longsword method of attacks. Joke took like 3 months to come into fruition, but here we are.
Nice.
Halfling longsword.
So
3
there are
months,
no
you mean
other
8
cubes
months.
here. So what are we taking with us then?
Not Sariv's greatsword. It's okay, Sarif. Look, as we'll like, if we have to, we'll find fuck, what's the name? We'll find Jeremiah and we'll like take his sword. It was fine.
Nice. Jeremiah didn't... Well, it's not really a sword.
I'm sure Sauriv can fashion it.
Fair.
Okay, well, what have we
Actually,
got?
you know what? I'm just gonna... Just throw the dagger as hard as I can.
Okay. Make an attack.
Just at the wall.
Make an attack roll.
Bounce off and hits me in the face. I'm gonna.
Pandal, does 18 hit you?
It does.
Good.
Actually.
It doesn't hit you, it hits the wall and bounces off. Because it's a solid metal wall.
Okay. I'm just gonna cross my legs and just sit in the floor. I'm just gonna say, when are we going?
Now?
Good. I'm gonna start walking.
Okay, so
Just in a random direction.
Well, there's a ladder. That's how you get out of this room.
Yeah, the ladder, sorry.
gonna angrily climb up the ladder.
Very angrily.
Can't angrily climb up a spiral staircase or a ladder, really, can you? I'm leaving.
Every time I go up a rung, my tail like swishes like 180 degrees. Just fucking mad.
Three games the perpetual rage feature.
Can I get that? Can I get that away worldly?
What are we taking?
No.
Oh, well, we've got this fucking stick. And I'm gonna hold up the Staff of Duplicity.
Yeah, I mean it seems a bit dangerous.
I mean, yeah, but I like it because it makes me look taller. Plus,
I'm
6 feet tall.
I kind of want like one of these rifles and maybe one of the chests.
One of the chests.
Yeah, upstairs.
Yeah, the adamantium chest.
Yes.
I think yeah, that's fair. I can understand that. These guys apparently don't count on a gesture with the staff to the two
Yeah,
planters.
that's useful.
It's pretty convenient, but then like, what else do we take? Because the cubes are all fucked off.
Like look, we have another. Well, Sauriv has another rifle.
Oh yeah, that's true.
I thought I gave it to someone, but I might still have it.
I think you might just have it.
Oh wait, yeah, I have two
Oh,
rifles
oh,
on me,
no.
and then Sauriv had another one, I think.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Coghammer's doing a hot fuzz. He's got a rifle over each fucking shoulder.
0 great swords.
If I try and like activate the prongs on the Staff of Duplicity, it's not active, is it? It's not.
No, it doesn't.
Wing.
It does not appear to be active.
The square doesn't appear. Okay,
No.
I will deactivate it then.
So, what's the staff, a chest, and the 3 rifles?
We could get one of the floaty boys.
I mean, yeah, but we have these big ones, so why even bother?
That's fair, honestly. But what if the big ones eat like a son?
Yeah, yes, okay.
We can call them Wallace, Gromit, and Cheese. And they'll be like a little family.
I can't tell if he was genuinely agreeing or if he was just like.
I think it's just done with my shit. Honestly. But I'm okay with it.
One of
'cause he
those.
agreed.
It's Coghammer.
Also-
It's much the same.
Also, I would like to mentally refer to Clanker 1 and Clanker 2 now as Wallace and Gromit, respectively.
You may mentally refer to them however you wish.
Yeah, just for the reference of me and everyone else, as no one else has given them better names.
I'm just gonna turn to them again. Hello, sirs and/or madams. If you're gonna be like following us around, trying to help us with the big asshole, I think we need like a ground rule.
They just
Like,
stare at you.
uh,
Their unblinking eyes.
don't attack something unless like we tell you to.
Confirm.
Thank you.
What is Wallace saying? What are you saying?
Oh, I was talking to him about if they're like gonna follow us. Like we need some ground rules, cause I'm the big man here.
You are the biggest man that is here.
You need
That
to
is
follow
true.
my rules or get the hell out.
I mean, you're pretty small, though.
Well, I basically told them to like, not kill random things without like us or
Did you like set like a thing that you say and then they do the thing, or?
no. I'll just turn when needed. I'll just turn to them and like say something.
What
Like-
if you say
Like,
okay.
go get them, boys, or fuck them up.
"Chocks away, lads," something like that, right?
Chickadee chockadee. There goes that blockadee.
Chickadee chock.
Then I'm gonna, with the 2 guns on my back, I'm gonna start climbing up.
Okay. Yeah, you.
I'm gonna use my mage hand to carry the Staff of Duplicity like next to me as I climb up.
Nice. Your mage hand can actually carry it, just about. It is.
I know, super light.
Yep, it is super light. You climb on up. The Staff of Duplicity sort of floats up next to you. You guys find a Sauriv potentially pacing around upstairs.
Oh
I'm just doing an anger at the moment.
Bless.
Just walking circles around the hole.
I have actually been like pacing around the entire, like doing my best to get out, but I don't know where I'm going, so I'm just going in circles.
I'm gonna do my best to like catch up with him and try to go for a shoulder pad because of the height difference and I'm not paying attention. It's just like a pat on the butt.
Like the
Nice.
top of his butt cheek.
Yeah, that
Yeah, but not
happens.
to go under the loincloth.
Yeah,
That's
it's okay,
dangerous.
so if you're
Oh god.
going to get another one.
Yeah, it's fine. We'll just like I don't know. Well, I'm sure. Look, I'm sure in the near future we'll find I don't know some large object or maybe like a person you can wield to hit things with.
Well,
You know?
well, and Sauriv, I kinda need you to protect me, so maybe I'm just gonna hold my hammer. Maybe you can use this for a while.
No, that's yours. I can't do that. That's.
Oh,
I'll be
but you should
fine. I'll
give
be
it a try,
fine.
though.
I can eat things. I'll be fine. I haven't done it for a while anyway.
Give it a try, though.
Cog was trying to sell you his hammer.
It's a good one.
Do try.
But then he'll just be Cog.
I know.
Yeah.
What would he do? And then we take his bouncy cog away, then he's nothing.
Ugh.
I'm nothing without the suit.
I got magic to like make a new like a different one. Well, temporarily.
Just gonna lean down. Okay then. I'm just gonna take the hammer. Just gonna like figure out the balancing on it. Is it like What's it like?
It's pretty light.
Pretty light.
Yeah.
So it's not a heavy weapon.
No.
No, didn't think so.
It's like
It's
one of those tiny hammers.
Warhammer.
Yeah.
It's versatile, but yeah.
Excellent.
It is a 1 to 2-handed versatile warhammer. It is lighter, a lot lighter than you'd expect, in fact. And good news, it's a dex weapon.
So it's finesse.
It's finesse, which means you can use either. Ha! Unless it's just a ranged weapon, in which case...
I believe your hammer in particular is a dex weapon, because you can't
It
use...
just says finesse.
You can't use it with strength, though, because that kind of doesn't work. I guess you wouldn't get an attack bonus to it if you did that.
Yeah, it's just not the attack bonus because it's its own attack bonus.
Yeah.
He can't use it with strength. I can, I just
No, you
can't
can't.
use the magic.
He's not attuned to it. He's
Well,
like a
yeah.
regular warhammer.
I'm just gonna fucking smash stuff with it.
Oh, yeah. It's going to be a lot less effective if you're not attuned to it. It will do less than
Yeah.
that. It will do. It will do less than average damage because it is lighter than average. Not by much,
You know what, actually, feeling that it's so light, I'm just gonna say,
but were you
Ah,
to attune
that's
to it,
right,
that would
story.
be.
I'm gonna give
Fucking-
it back to him.
But can you imagine
If it's
Sauriv with
so
a
light.
Thor hammer?
Oh, it only seems to be light.
Well, I don't know. Kind of want to eat stuff, to be honest. I haven't done it for a very long time, so
Maybe. Maybe if you think it's so light, I should hit you with it.
come on then.
I'm gonna just go straight for the back of his leg.
Okay. Roll an attack. That's
my
a critical.
Oh my god.
Sauriv, you take 18 points of bludgeoning damage
18 points of bludgeoning damage.
as he just slams into the back of your knee. Like,
What's
lifting...
125 minus 18? That's
Show off.
117.
Lifting...
I can't do maths, okay?
lifting one leg sort of somewhat into the air whilst crumpling it forward in such a way that you kind of like stumble forward onto your knees.
Oh, that was painful.
I'm sorry.
Ow.
I'm sorry.
Ow.
Yeah, but Coghammer, he's got to cut you in half with his arm. Wait, no.
I'm fine.
You're doing
Totally
great, friend.
fine.
Just
I'm just gonna limp a few feet away.
growl through the pain. I'm gonna follow after Sauriv
Oh.
towards the exit.
I'll just throw a cure wounds at him. Because it.
I'm fine. I'm still over half health.
Yeah,
I'm way over half health.
I have to cure the limping.
Hey, thank you. It's 150 HP then. Okay.
Okay.
Thank you, Akane. Not that I was injured in any way at all, but thank you.
The mighty Sauriv would never be injured by such a light
Just shake my head in. Our Scott is no, not surprise, not disapproval.
Disappointment.
I'm just gonna look at
I-
two guardians.
Guess not the word I
I
was
don't
looking
need
for.
Sauriv to protect me.
Do you say that in ancient?
No.
Oh.
They're gonna go, okay.
Zoom, zoom, zoom.
Confirming
You're gonna go,
engagement.
okay.
Roll for initiative.
Honestly, I like Sauriv chances unarmed, to be honest. He'll probably be fine.
I mean, my unarmed
Sorry.
attacks do 1d6 plus strength damage, plus rage damage, so...
They do 1d6? Holy shit.
Yeah,
Like,
bite.
doesn't
of
affect
course.
constructs, I think, but... Oh, no, it does,
It
actually.
doesn't say anything about that, it just...
Yeah, no, never mind. I'm thinking something
Yeah,
else.
you just
Yeah,
have to.
no, it does. Yeah, he'll be fucking fine.
I'll
Yeah.
be fine. I lose a d6, that's all. It's still quite a bit, but yeah, I'm fine
So
for now.
lose your magic bonus and
I
your-
also lose my magic, yeah.
made for crits.
Okay, so
Oh god.
so you begin making your way to the to where? You're leaving the train? You've decided what you want to take?
Yeah.
Coghammer, I assume you're going to pick up one of the boxes on the way?
Yes.
Sure. Okay, you pick up the box, you begin making your way over.
Do the lance guns fit in there?
No.
Does the drone fit in there?
The drone, the small one?
Yes.
Yes, it does. Just
Okay, I'll
about.
put
It's a
the one
perfect
in,
fit.
just- Yeah. I'll put the one in there and then just carry the chest.
Okay, cool. So you carry the chest. You could probably fit it in your big chest if you wanted.
I'll do it then.
Yeah. Put that in
Yeah,
there.
I'll put rifles. Nah. I'm just.
You could put them in if you want, or you can just sling them across your back. They do come
Yeah,
with a
I'll
strap.
just have them both across my back.
Actually, they don't come with a strap. They just sort of attach to anything that any metal armor that they're put against.
Yeah.
So,
I'll put them in the chest.
okay,
No.
I don't like things sticking to each other anymore.
that's fair. They seem to stick to literally everything in your chest as you put them in.
Got PTSD, post-traumatic glue disorder.
Sauriv does if anything.
Yes.
That's
That guy from Fizzle's Market wanted you to buy it so bad he made the cube to fuck with you.
Is that how the spear got there?
Yeah.
So, you guys head on over to the entrance to the train, I suppose? Okay. As you begin to make your way out, you see a somewhat familiar, small pseudo-dragon. Just hovering in the entrance.
Sauriv, you could use that to hit people. Grab it.
yeah, it's not a bad idea. I'm just gonna try and grab it.
Okay.
Violet, do it.
Gav, would you like to make a dex save for Violet? Or actually, no. Yeah, not a dex save, a fucking acrobatics or
gonna try and
athletics as you try and... Sauriv, you need to make an athletics.
He's proficient in neither of those.
Well, she's about to get caught then.
She needs to be
Oh,
a 22.
good grief, she is.
Sure,
Whoa, that didn't work.
Natural 20. Natural
Natural
20.
Natural 20.
She's gonna
Pretty
need
much
it.
overpowers you.
Nope.
Aw.
Yep.
Oh, she literally would have, wow.
Just yoink. You just reach out one arm and like swiftly just pluck the pseudo dragon out of the air.
I'm just holding it with the tail.
I don't
Slip.
recognize this thing.
You don't. Everyone else
Do I think
seems familiar.
Attack? Like, shit is going down.
Oh god.
I'm just gonna
that's-
toss my bouncy cock straight at it.
Whoa.
Okay. Coghammer.
Ah, dragons!
As the cog is flying
Yeah.
towards the pseudo dragon, I'm just gonna be like, wait a minute, I know you.
Donk knocks out.
Dong. Coghammer, roll me 1d4 plus strength.
Oh no!
She has 7 hit points.
There's a good chance she'll be fine.
Yeah.
Nice.
Oh, okay, that's fine.
Dong.
Once I didn't Violet like already die once.
Yeah. And
Way back when.
it's a bit of a
Was
pain
that
to get them
because of
back.
another dwarf? The guy that was disguised as a dwarf fucking
Oh.
fireballed himself with one of
Oh yeah.
Pandal's green
It was
surprises.
Larkin, wasn't it?
It was
Yeah,
like it, yeah, he
Larkin,
exploded.
Um,
Oh,
yeah.
memes.
Okay. So as you're like, hey, I know you. The dong as the head sort of cracks to one side, and this bouncy
so
cog goes
Yargon-
boing off of it,
Now I
and
know the
bounces off
rep-
down into the train. A few moments later, reappears in your hand, Coghammer.
I'm gonna blow my cock.
Yargon, now I
you
know
got a few
where you
bits of
took it
dust.
from. I'm disgusted.
Nice.
Larkin.
You are welcome.
Knew it before, but I just had to mention it.
Yeah, I know. You're welcome. So, the pseudo dragon looks at you, somewhat scared. All of you. Not sure what to expect, I suppose.
I want to pet it.
I'm
Better-
gonna
better.
say in Draconic. Are you magenta?
It just kind of looks at you, Sauriv, and then nods.
Violet.
You are magenta.
Sorry, Violet. I reply in Draconic.
You speak lizard folk? What?
Draconic.
Wait, really? Thought it was just
yeah.
lizard folk that spoke this.
Oh, it's like where my
Wonderful.
power comes from. Dragons.
Wait, really?
Yeah.
I thought you were just like Mathias.
No. I don't use books.
Oh yeah.
He's never noticed before.
Fucking revelation.
Feeling left out, I'm just gonna say some gibberish into what I think might sound similar to Draconic.
Okay, you pick up the odd word here and there.
Well, don't speak Draconic, I'm just,
Yep,
like...
you pick up the odd
spouting
word here and
nonsense.
there, horrifically mispronounced, and sounding a lot like my German.
Ah, jawohl.
Ja,
I'm
ich
gonna
spreche
complain
sehr
about
gut
being
von
left out
Deutsch.
of conversation in
Were
halfway.
you?
So, if Violet is here, Mathias must be close by, and I just
Shakes its head.
go outside. Just look around.
Well, apparently Mathias isn't close by. Violet, where is Mathias? Has he played yet?
Shakes its head.
Oh,
Is he far
God, it's
away?
fucking him.
What?
Is he still in the library?
Just looks at you questioningly.
Did you not know he was in the library? Like the
Looks
big
at you
place with the
questioningly.
books?
Okay, Violet, you're like pretty smart, right? You know how to write.
Shakes its head.
Okay, well,
It shakes its head as soon as you say Violet, by the way.
magenta.
Nods.
Ah, it
Okay.
is magenta. Okay, excellent.
Okay, it is magenta. Right. Do you know Violet Magenta?
Shakes
Not
its
to like
head.
assume, but okay. Have we just captured a random pseudo dragon and I got like interested for nothing?
Nods.
It does look exactly like Violet, doesn't
Yeah, it does.
it? Okay.
You're pretty certain it's Violet.
Should we just like keep magenta? Because it's clearly not Violet.
Do you
Shakes
know
its
this
head.
one? I'm going to say, pointing to Akane.
Shakes its head.
No.
Still shaking its head.
Would you like me to let you go?
Nodding. Nodding.
I'm not going to.
Aha, not shakes.
Gav.
Are you not shakes in disguise?
You guys all hear a face palm just echoing off the side of the train.
As this happens, could you just roll a bite attack for Violet?
I'm on it. Oh, come on, it still doesn't work. Oh my god, that's actually a +4. What is this?
The fuck?
Still needs to roll a 60.
Sauriv.
Mathias is back, guys.
Magenta attempts to nip at your fingers. And can't reach. Just
I'm
sort
going
of
to put my finger closer so that you can.
Aww, I'm absolutely glad.
tries to bite into your finger. But finds that your skin is a lot tougher than it was expecting.
Just gonna like shake it while it's holding my finger.
It tries to
Have
shake
you
your
guys
finger.
honestly not changed one single bit?
Oh my god, he's alive.
As
Oh,
soon
it's
as
fucking, it's glow
as
stick
soon as
like
I
an
see my-
ozol.
He's alive.
as soon as I
my
see
God, you
Mathias, I
haven't
just
changed
wanna
one bit.
run at him and tackle him into a hug.
Okay.
Is Mathias still look like a glow stick, by the way?
He does.
Nice.
He does? Oh.
His eyes are still glowy.
Very faintly, but yeah, they are.
His nickname's glow stick.
She of 1,000 Eyes appears unperturbed by this newcomer. Gav, I should explain.
Oh shit, by the stars! Can I roll an athletics check to not be knocked down by Akane?
Athletics or acrobatics versus.
I mean, I'll take the hug.
Athletics.
That's fine. I just don't want to fall over.
Okay, then
I have to
athletics
roll
versus
over my
athletics.
Oh,
Roll
good
the tis-
grief.
Holy shit!
Ha!
Okay,
Oh.
who's learning that? It's Mathias, baby. He's back.
Oh my god.
Well,
This is so
I guess technically Akane rolled higher. So, yeah, the two of Akane, as you charge into him, kind of losing your balance, half falling into him, as you go to hug him, you sort of push him over, and Mathias, you are not expecting this, and as you attempt to regain your balance, your foot slips on, like, a bit of slightly, like, bit of the grass, or it's a little bit slicker than you're expecting. Falling over backwards, the two... Akane lands sort of on top of you, and the two of you begin to slide slowly down the hill.
It's like those super fucking awkward
Yep,
anime
pretty much.
scenes.
You slide for about like 10 feet before you come to a stop.
You also
Matthias
haven't
accepts
changed.
his fate, and just spread eagle on the ground.
Why is Akane attacking? What's going on?
He's not-
Oh, he's a friend.
Okay, friend is
Strong
strong.
they might be
word.
lovers? I'm not sure.
I should...
Yeah, we
By
never
the
just.
star, she's half my age, Sauriv.
I mean, I'm just gonna like kind of gesture to what they're doing.
Wait,
That hasn't
holy
stopped people before.
Oh my
God.
god,
Yeah,
Coghammer.
Wait, what? Yeah, I'm just gonna be like, yeah, that's. Wait, what?
Oh my god, we slept in the same bed. That's. Oh god.
Wait, what?
Yeah, the beds are real big.
Pandal, I thought you were married.
Do I want
Ah.
to know what happened when I was gone?
I'm not sure I want to.
Okay, I may have been like harassed in an inappropriate way by Coghammer. while we were
What?
sleeping. Just saying, there's an implication.
I'm gonna take a guess and say that Coghammer's the one with all the cogs.
And
the
the hammer.
beard. That's Coghammer.
Yes.
He also has a hammer.
And a cock.
Right.
For the record, Mathias, you also see a pair of, like, large automatons. They're familiar looking. And also, she of 1,000 eyes. A sort of elvish looking woman. The top half of her face, which is covered in the sort of, like, white metal band that sticks out maybe an inch from, about from where the bottom of her eye socket would be to just past her eyebrow. It sticks out about an inch and curves around the side of her head, dipping down slightly for the ear to cover where the ears would be, and then protruding up and backwards into a pair of large horn-like structures that are about 2 feet in length behind the back of her head.
I am not writing all this down, I'm sorry.
I
Ugh.
reposted the description.
Ah.
The picture.
It's a brilliant picture.
It's obviously a quick sketch.
Yes,
But it
quick
does
sketch.
the job.
Yeah, it's not
Right.
an awful quick sketch. Like, imagine that, the horns are way too short on that.
Visor.
Should be like double that length.
Literally got nothing else in house than alcohol.
Nice. And for the record, she has long, blonde.
It's just,
No, it's not blonde, is it? It's fucking like pure white hair that reaches down to sort of like halfway down her back. I should specify this. Yeah, and there's more of the little eyes you saw earlier floating around. Quite a lot of them floating around her. And also some larger ones that appear to be sort of built into more metallic sort of constructy things, each one with a pair of fins on one end.
Wait, so,
On one end or both on each side?
the two automatons following them, are they the same as the floating things with the discs and all that?
No, they're the same as the big one.
Oh!
Clankety clankety.
No.
Yes.
Oh.
The ones
you know the one that Akane like ran
Yes,
at.
I do
Yeah.
remember that one.
same as those.
What, Mathias?
Cool.
You mean
Uh,
Mathias?
Nice.
So,
Yeah, there's two more
Guys.
Mathiases.
who's the automatons?
Okay,
Oh, they're
well,
my friends.
yeah, that one's Wallace, that one's Gromit, this is Iris, she's very nice. Iris, Wallace, Gromit, this is Mathias, he's not.
Hello, Iris, Wallace, Gromit. Thank you, Pandal.
Too
I
bad.
mean, he's nice.
Could be better.
You know, I was gonna come back and say how I'd gone on a spiritual journey in the library there and changed my ways, but is it honestly worth it with you guys?
I mean, apparently so. I'm ready to hear this.
From my experience, anyone who says they've changed their ways never has.
I see, wise. But I
I mean,
am
I
actually
wasn't
interested.
actually gonna say it.
Then why did you say you were going to
Just
say it?
jokingly anyway.
He's lying to us.
Because clearly I haven't, because it wasn't worth it.
By the way, does he look like
Pale?
Yeah,
Yeah.
fucking dishevelled.
yeah,
Yes.
No
Yes, he
soul
does.
level dishevelled.
He
okay.
looks worse than he was when you left him.
Okay.
Cool.
Have you been eating? You need more meat.
I do,
Gary,
that's
have
a
you
good
been
point.
eating?
And only at this point I'm gonna start hugging back Akane.
You do notice, you know how Sauriv always has a great sword? Yeah, not anymore.
Don't talk about it. It's a sensitive topic right now.
Sorry, where's your sword? Did you find something else?
I don't want to talk about it.
Sensitive topic. Let's move on. So Mathias, how's books?
He was an idiot.
Well, sensitive topic, Akane.
He glued it into the wall.
I'm going
That
to
did you
walk in this direction. I'm just going to pick a random direction. Actually, you know what? Slasher 1d8.
Go.
I'm going to walk in a northwest direction, wherever that takes me.
Okay,
Oh.
that's along the edge of the train, I guess.
Sure.
He's going for a walk.
Yeah.
You-
It's more
you glued it
northwest,
to a
but
wall.
sure.
That's
Once
right,
boiled
I
the
don't care.
glue off.
It's close.
Grieve,
It's
there is
towards
meat
the
back
camp.
at the camp. Go to the camp.
He's headed in roughly in that direction.
Okay.
It's a sort
I
of
know.
northeast.
Okay, look, Mathias, we're gonna follow Sauriv. I will explain to you later. As I said, sensitive topic. Wouldn't bring it up. You know, because you've changed your ways or whatever. But like, come on. I'm gonna like go after Sauriv to make sure he doesn't run off and get lost without his sword.
Okay.
I'm gonna let go of
Sword is my
Akane.
compass.
Guys.
Just gonna
Did
scramble
you,
up.
Also, I'm holding the fucking staff.
Sure.
6 foot tall metal staff. So I'm just holding it.
He's holding just a large 6 foot tall metal rod, from what you can tell. It appears to have grooves along it, and a interesting looking grip in the middle.
After Akane got up, I'm just gonna ask her, Akane, turn around for a second, would you?
Yeah? Turn around.
How many more tails does she have?
Let me check.
Really, Mathias? That's the only trick in the book.
6.
She has 6 now.
And last I
You were
believe
level
she was
8
level
when you
9.
left.
8?
Yeah.
Was it?
Oh, good grief.
So-
Yeah, possibly.
So it should be an extra 2.
Yes, I
She's
think
gonna
so.
give
Yeah.
it up. Good grief, how long have I been gone?
A while. You measure the amount of time you've been gone in tails. You've been away for 2 tails.
6 tails. She's gonna have to die before she gets any more.
Oh my god.
Oh, wow.
Oh.
I know.
Wow.
Chippity Choppity will snip some off.
No.
I know we could cut some off with a large.
Please power level 2 key. Just do it.
I'm just gonna nonchalantly walk past him towards Pandal.
Yeah, I'm gonna get up and follow along as well.
Like talking to him, like, it's just I didn't mean what he said. He didn't know. It's you don't have to. Just... I'm gonna be like doing like the thing of like.
I am okay.
We can definitely see you are very okay because nothing ever hurts you because you're Sauriv.
Sun's
I'm
going
staring
down.
ahead and I'm not
It's getting
blinking
real
for
low.
like a minute at a time.
Sun's getting low. Sun's going down.
Sunset, everything's okay. What?
Avengers.
Avengers.
That's what Black Widow says to get the fucking Hulk to stop rage.
Can I get some water to like splash it in his eyes when they start looking like they're about to like fly?
Oh my god.
Not blinking.
No,
It
because you
sucks.
can't reach.
I have a mage hand. I could use a little water skin and go.
That's fair. Okay. You see it coming though, Sauriv. He like has to pull it up and like just pour
I'm
some
like,
water
okay,
in your
I'm
eyes.
just gonna like make sure your eyes don't break. I'm just gonna like get water in his eyes.
Yeah, it's really irritating. It forces you to blink a lot more than you would otherwise.
Making a tool, so he's just making it blink a tool.
Yep. It's That's why it's a lot more.
I'm going to stop trying to force my eyes to stay open. I'm just going to walk on normally now.
Alright. Okay, yeah, so you continue just marching away from the group.
Yep.
Oh, the group is going with
I
him.
mean, the group's
mean,
follows.
yeah.
The group
Maybe
follows,
at a
yeah.
distance, but the group
Sauriv
is
is the group.
following. You know what fares.
Iris and the automatons follow.
After a little while, I would stop, like, forced marching.
Sure.
And I'd just walk at a normal pace.
Keep up.
I just want to catch up as a. So yeah, he glued it. No.
The
I
automatons
still
don't,
have a jaw.
the automatons don't struggle with like keeping up, right?
Nope. The automatons appear to be a lot faster than all of you combined.
Yeah, they're pretty big, right?
They're reasonably large.
I'm gonna go and sit on one.
Okay. It does not allow that. They will not allow you to sit on them.
Ask them.
They will, like, rear up onto the hind legs and, like, threaten you with the very sharp-looking front pincers.
It's like a
Pincer-like
spider
things.
when you get close to it.
Uh-huh.
Oh my god.
It's quite big. When it sort of rears back, they can reach about sort of 10 feet tall.
Well, I'm sorry. I was just. I'm old. I'm slow. Could you help me? Please?
They just kind of look at you.
I'm not saying that in ages, by the way.
Yes. They just kind of look at you.
Is that a no?
Continue to just sort of stare you down.
I'm gonna take a step back.
It, like, slowly lowers itself back down.
So I think it's a no.
I'm going to pick up not Pandal, Coghammer and just put him on my shoulders.
Ah!
I just say to, I just whisper to Mathias. I think he's also a bit senile.
Eh?
See, he fits right in.
Yeah.
So who's he?
I don't know. We met him along the way.
How long ago?
One tail.
Right.
Couple of weeks, was it?
No, it was about a week.
About a week, okay.
It's been like 2 weeks since Mathias left.
Oh, you, Coghammer, is it?
Eh? Yeah?
Oh, Mathias, pleasure.
Hi. Yeah, I think I've heard your name at some point.
Possibly. So what do you do around here?
Make friends.
Right,
I
like the
just
big ones
point
that
at-
just threaten you.
I just
See?
pointed everyone
Did you
around
see
me
that?
at the two automatons.
Are those yours?
They are now.
Yeah, he's the big guy. Where they listen.
I'm asking you
I'm not
to
sure.
in ancients. Do you belong to that dwarf?
They don't respond to you.
Oh, didn't they speak ancient?
Yeah, like I said, they like me.
Right. Fair enough.
Do we have two people that speak the weird language now?
I think so.
Yes.
Well,
I'm happy to see you too, Sauriv.
I'm happy to see you. You look slightly less dead than I expected, so that is always a good thing.
Yeah, how's that going, by the way, with the whole?
Still dying, still slowly.
Okay.
Oh,
Got another 2 months ish.
Oh, that's exciting.
Still.
oh that's
It's
a number.
why does it have to be so slow? Like,
I mean, I'm
either
sure-
you just stop it or get it over
I
with,
mean,
you know?
at least if
Can be
it's slow,
annoying.
then you've got a chance to fix it, right?
I mean, yeah, but it gets annoying, you know? Haven't slept in ages.
Can't say I've got
Oh,
much
yeah.
experience with dying, but from what I know,
Kazareth
it
is
is probably annoying.
awful.
Wait, what?
That's true.
Gazareth is awful. Even if you close your eyes, there's still light everywhere. You just see the inside of your eyelids all the time.
Also,
Yeah,
it's
we went
Garazeth,
shopping
but
there.
sure.
I'm sorry.
Gazareth.
That's
Like,
it's close
Lord
enough.
of the Rings.
Lord of the Rings, I don't know what it's from.
Actually, it's
just
Nazareth, but yeah.
I'm just gonna give Sauriv a head massage.
Going to be very confused by what he's doing, but not tell him to stop.
Sauriv accepts with confusion.
Confused
Sorry,
with
fucks
his
himself.
noises.
So he puts himself in his confusion.
Well, at least he won't be doing double damage anymore.
Can we go for a break? I need to go for sure.
We
Sorry.
can. Okay, so as you continue onwards, in roughly the direction of not quite the camp, but you sort of go between the camp and the train. We will head to a break, and we'll be back in a bit for the next part. That's shortly. Goodbye. Catch next BS Watch words.
Ah.
See
This
ya.
is sentence.
Guys.